Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Heart Center here in Worcester, Massachusetts, home of the Holy Cross Crusaders. The Bulldogs win the opening tip. Jay, what do you expect early on from them?
I think this team's going to try to feed off its defense. Look for them to press, to trap, then match up if they go into a zone. Their pressure defense really forces a lot of turnovers. If you throw some errant passes, they're going to take them the other way for easy layups and dunks.
Oh, they've always been aggressive and hard-nosed, and that reflects the personality of their coach, too.
Well, this team is all about toughness, and toughness for this team starts on the defensive end.
Muhammad has the ball up top. Muhammad out on top. They thread it underneath. Ramon lays it in there.
Philip Ramon.
Nice exchange there for the offense. He cans the shot, and he's not known as a terrific shooter.
Orfini misses an easy one. The Cardinals have the ball now, and Jay, what a group of shooters they have put together on the court.
Mike, this is a big-time three-point shooting team, and they really run an offense that frees up those shooters. They like to run you off of screens. If they pick you off, they can get open shots, and they're really quick shooters.
Let's see how that outside game stands up tonight. 10, 9, 8, 7, clock down to 6. He takes the three.
Boy, what a beautiful pass.
And coaches are very grateful when they have a kid who can pass like that.
And these two kids did a great job of setting up the defense and putting it in a position to break down. That's outstanding.
Bridian puts the ball in play. The Mississippi State Bulldogs down by 3 with the ball. Orfini from outside. Orfini answers with a 3 of his own.
Orfini.
Returns the ball. Muhammad up top with the ball. Koger has the ball up top. 7 seconds to get the shot off. Pass taken away.
Outstanding steal early on in this ball game, Mike. That's the way to set the tone for your defense, get things started.
Height steals it, and that's his first takeaway of the game. Muhammad up top with the ball. Shot clock is at 6. They have to put it up. Unloads.
There's no need for the rush shot there. The coach can't be happy about that one.
Orfini, amazing air and concentration. What a dunk. Luber triggers it in, gives it back. Koger with the ball up top. Muhammad, three-pointer. Muhammad off target from the wing. 2-point differential between these clubs. Orfini misses that one, didn't get enough distance. The Lamar Cardinals have possession 2 down.
That's an excellent pump fake to get his man in the air and create enough space where he can fire off that jump shot.
Well, he certainly faked him out of something on that one.
Yeah, and then he really nice form on his jump shot.
It's dropped in low. George will be credited with the assist on that one. Muhammad has 2 3-pointers, could get a third on this trip. They push it up the court. Koger with it up top. Passes it back. Muhammad has it up top. Koger out on top. Koger gets it to go and puts them up.
CJ Koger.
No whistle there, Mike. This is just like the playground when the game is at game point. You had better expect some contact because you're not going to be given anything easy.
The Lamar Cardinals have the ball. They're up by 1. Koger with the ball up top. They get it down low. Muhammad feeds it outside. Muhammad up top. 7 to go. The shot clock winding down. It's a 1-point game.
Boy, really excellent job defensively here, Mike. Getting that steal early on in a tight ball game really sends a message. But it really gives that team confidence to keep getting out there and defending. They're rewarding themselves for their hard work, their active hands. Great job.
Luber passes it in. The Cardinals have the ball and are 1 back. That pass is picked off. The Bulldogs have the ball. They're up by 1. The inside shot.
Sometimes I think it's best to stick to the basics, and that's what they did right there.
First to pass, the knee jumper. What's not to like?
And really the point guard saw it all coming right there and put the ball in a position to score.
The Cardinals, Jay, they're down a little bit as we move through the first half. Analyze their play so far.
Well, Mike, they've done a pretty good job defensively. I'd like to see them come down the court and make some more passes. Make that defense move, swing the ball from side to side, and once they move it from one side to the other, I think they'll see some opportunities open up offensively.
Clock down to 6. Jay, that was a great feed to set up that score.
And, Mike, that's his 3rd assist. He is really looking for open teammates and finding them. Great court vision.
Blanchette comes in. He doesn't get a whole lot of minutes. Moreno inbounds the ball. The Bulldogs have themselves a tie game here. Takes the shot.
Oh, I thought continuation was dead, but he almost got it to drop. Let's see if he can pick up these points now at the line.
He gives them the lead. No problem at the line. He drops both free throws. Delivers back. The Lamar Cardinals could tie up the game with a score this trip. Koger with it out top. Seven on the shot clock. With it up top.
Here's a great example of how to make a great feed.
Well, it was perfectly placed. That's a great assist.
You got that right. An unselfish play that makes the whole team look good. Nice rhythm in that offense.
Dancy with the inbound. We've got an even score. Takes the shot. Orfini sinks it and now has 15 this half. He has been a scoring machine all night tonight. Kicks it back. Muhammad already has 9 points on 3 three-pointers. Will he go for a 4th? Koger clanged that one off the back of the iron. George can pick up assist number 5 this trip down the floor. With the jumper, Orfini on the mark. He now has 17.
He is really playing tough, and he's the reason they're right there in this game. This kid is a leader on the floor, someone who can inspire his teammates and make them better and pull everyone together.
Muhammad, three-pointer off. 4-point game we've got right now. They drop it into the low post. That's beautiful. Just check out the stats on these two guys.
Mike, that's where you look to your go-to guy every time down the floor. If he doesn't have it, that's when he can get other people involved. But when you've got a hot hand like this, you go to it until they stop him.
The Mississippi State Bulldogs have the early lead in the first half of play. They've maintained that lead and look to be finishing off the first half with a nice margin if they can hang on to it. Jay, what have you noticed from this club?
Mike, heading into halftime, this team has a big lead because they've shot the three very well. I think at halftime they're going to be talking about continuing to try to find open three-point opportunities, but not forcing it. They don't want to be cavalier with this good shooting. They've still got to play good defense and work to get good high-percentage shots.
It's passed inside.
Oh, Mike, you don't want to foul this guy. You could hear the contact on that play.
And he really did a nice job. He drew the contact.
Boy, he really impressed me with his tenacity on that move, and he gets the layup to go. That's really nice.
Luber throws the ball inbounds. Blanchette slams down the oop.
Oh, great court awareness. He continues to hit the open man and hit him right in his shooting alley. That's exactly what they needed to do right there.
Dancy owns the offensive glass. Dancy draws a lot of contact. He'll have a chance to get two at the line. Luber will leave the floor. He hits the first free throw. His second attempt is off. Muhammad, if he gets a three this trip, he would have 4 on the night. Muhammad pulls up for the three. Muhammad, good form, no points. It's a 5-point game. Bridian picks up his first assist of the game.
Oh, nice pass. If you're on this guy's team, you had better have your hands ready. Otherwise, he's going to drill you in the skull when you're open.
January whipped it out top. January up top with the ball. 3 ball. Muhammad misses the very long shot. The Bulldogs have the ball, and it's a 7-point lead. They pass it inside.
That's a great setup and a clean finish. Let's see that one again. That was well done.
What a beautiful job of forcing the defender to commit one way and then deals to the open man.
And that's how you get your teammates involved, Mike.
That's the end of the first half. The score, 28-19. And here are the hottest players at the half. Orfini got a long break on the bench, and coach decides he wants him back out there. The Lamar Cardinals are having some tough times out there on the court tonight, Jay. Halfway through this game, they're trailing now starting the second half as they were for much of the first half. What sticks out in your mind?
Well, Mike, as the second half gets underway, it's disheartening to be down on the scoreboard, but there's a very clear reason why they are down, and it's the fact that they haven't shot free throws very well. Knock down your free throws, you're right back in it.
Shot clock is at 6. They have to put it up. Muhammad for the three. Another basket, and we're seeing the backcourt just dominate this game, Jay.
I think this team's guards have really gotten the advantage in this ball game, Mike. You're going to have to really press out on these guys because they're knocking their shots down right now.
Throws it back. for three. Orfini answers with a three of his own. Man, that was not an easy shot, and somehow they've been successful playing this way since the game started.
Yeah, Mike, the defense has been playing tough, but when the other team keeps hitting tough shots like that, you've got to stay focused and not be brought down mentally by the other team doing something spectacular.
And if you're on defense, you just hope it doesn't last much longer.
Boy, simple and beautiful right there. That's a great feed.
And there's nothing more basic in basketball than a good pass.
Boy, a beautiful feed and a nice jump shot to finish that play.
Luber passes it in, kicks it back. Muhammad's already nailed 4 3-pointers. Will he get a fifth on this trip? Trying to get it going inside. Muhammad dribbles back out. Kojer has it up top. Muhammad for 3. Jay, that one goes in, and they're really outperforming the other team in the second half.
Well, that's an understatement. They've hit more threes in this half than the other teams hit all game long. 3 is the magic number for this team.
Orfini, that's the bucket, and his 7th point this half. Muhammad, with a 3-pointer here, would have 6 from behind the arc. Kojer up top with the ball. From deep, Bridian snares the rebound. 10 points separate the teams. Count it, and what a night he's having.
When you've got a kid that puts up 30-plus points in a ball game, that puts you in a great position to win as long as his teammates are getting some production themselves.
Kojer with the ball up top. 7 seconds to get the shot off. Luber up top. Muhammad from behind the arc. Muhammad not good there, and he's really missing more than he normally does.
Boy, you're right, Mike. His game isn't on, and he's hurting the team right now. He can't just jack up shots. They count on his production. He's got to get something going, and you can do that by trying to get something easy, usually off your defense.
They'll sure need him before it's over. Bremong out on top. Nice rebound, and he made sure he controlled the miss.
Mike, it looks like a simple rebound, but look how big these boards have added up for these guys. The more rebounds you get, the more points you put on the scoreboard. That's outstanding work on the glass.
The Cardinals call timeout. Bridian going to the bench. Bremong puts the ball in play. The Cardinals 14 points behind and have the ball. Muhammad is called for charging on that play. That's his first foul of the game. The Mississippi State Bulldogs hold Moe's in their favor 11 of the last 14. The Mississippi State Bulldogs score again, and that's 8 unanswered points. Feeds it back. These clubs separated by 16 points. Working it in. Kojer backs it out. Inside shot. Height doesn't get the bucket, and the drought continues.
Tough move, and he misses the shot. Nice try, but I hope his team isn't counting on those moves to get them points.
Bridian will come back into the game. Blanchette comes back in after sitting on the bench for a while. Makes his first shot at the line. He gets them both. Luber triggers it in. Muhammad, with a three-pointer here, would have 6 from behind the arc. Blanchett jams down the alley-oop.
Oh, wow, a beautiful play there with that alley-oop pass. He timed the pass so perfectly. He just lobbed the ball up toward the basket, and it was softly dropped in.
Orfini doesn't get the bucket there, but his team is still ahead. Jay, what do you see happening here?
Well, he's not hitting his shots like he'd like to, but the rest of his team has really been picking him up. They've been getting contributions from their secondary players, and they've really played hard together tonight. That's impressive to watch.
And most of the time, that's what it takes to win. He sinks the second. The Cardinals have a large disadvantage, 17 points behind. Blanchett can't get it to fall from 8. The Mississippi State Bulldogs, they're on a 16-5 run and have it again. The difference on the scoreboard, 17 points. Koger, holy cow, gets swatted away. The Bulldogs, they're on a 16-5 run and have it again. The Bulldogs score again. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back. Beeler in off the bench, not a big minute guy for this team. Blanchett will come off the floor. Height with the inbound pass. Muhammad, with a three-pointer here, would have 6 from behind the arc.
Well, right now the coach is looking at the stat sheet, kicking himself because his team has missed so many free throws. You knock down your free throws, and all of a sudden you're within striking distance, and that opposing offense isn't running as smoothly because they've got more game pressure on them. Knock your free throws down, and you'll be in a position to get back in this ballgame.
Nagata with the ball up top. In the paint now. 6 left on the shot clock. They'll have to get one off in a hurry. The ball's free. Luber steals it, and that's his first takeaway of the game. Passes back. Down low with the ball. Koger passes outside. Koger has the ball up top. 7 to go. The shot clock winding down. Goes for the 3. Muhammad lets it fly but can't get the long 3. The Mississippi State Bulldogs have the ball. They're really heating up. They've scored 18 of the last 23. Moreno has it up top. Steals the ball.
Wow, another steal. He's really playing tough on defense. Let's see if this effort can help inspire his team to get on a run and pull a little closer to the lead.
He gets blocked.
He stayed really tight on his man. That's a great job there, Mike. He sticks with it, stays with his man, and makes a huge defensive play.
Boy, he put some force in that one, didn't he?
You really got to watch out for this kid wherever you are on the floor.
Height with the inbound. Puts up the J. The Cardinals with the inbounds and the quick basket. The Mississippi State Bulldogs have possession. They've scored 13 of the last 17. Nagata with the ball up top. They drop it into the low post. Nagata couldn't get it to go after the hack, but draws the foul. He'll get a chance for a deuce at the line. He makes his first shot at the line. And he succeeds at the strike. 2 for 2. 19-point differential on the scoreboard. In low now. Koger will back it out instead.
That's just a bad shot. I mean, you've got to take a better shot than that, and the coach is going to be really upset. He's going to let his player hear about that one, and it's going to be loud.
Muhammad, with a three-pointer here, would have 6 from behind the arc. Luber pulls up for the 3. Luber just threw up that 3. The kid's not known for hitting from that range. Not a big surprised that he missed it. The Bulldogs score again. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back. The Lamar Cardinals are getting punished here, down 21 points right now. From behind the arc.
You know, they got some defense on him, but it didn't do any good. He knocked the shot down anyway.
Just seemed to ignore the pressure and picks up 3.
That's really solid perimeter play on his part. Great shot.
Pretty cool, isn't he? White inbounds the ball, passes it back. Clock down to 1:49. They pass it inside. White comes back, decided there wasn't enough room. The Bulldogs with this huge lead here winding down the second half. Jay, what are you thinking?
Mike, this substantial lead was gotten by the fact that this team has done a great job from the free throw line. They have attacked the basket, they've put themselves in a position to be fouled, and they've stepped to the line with confidence and knocked their free throws down. And the free throw line, as you know, the most efficient place to score on a basketball court.
White tries to answer with a 3, but misses. This is an 18-point ball game. Muhammad from beyond the arc. Muhammad, no good with the fadeaway. It's dropped in low. Bowers gets it out. Bowers with the ball up top. That pass is intercepted. Time is winding down, and unless you believe in miracles, this one's just about over.
No, I agree. With less than a minute to go in the huge deficit, they'll just play this one out. This is where the coach tries to use the game situation to try to teach his team something for a future ball game.
Bowers lays it in. Muhammad, this trip down, if he gets a 3, he would have 7 from outside. Koger has the ball up top. Unloads. Muhammad misses from the wing. Down to 19 seconds. Nagata is hacked and will go to the line for a pair.
And that call responding to the contact on the shot. Good call there. He'll shoot 2.
He can't get the first. Andres will come in. He does not play a lot of minutes. He misses them both. The Lamar Cardinals cross half court will try to cut that lead to 18. Muhammad whipped it out top. Puts up to Jay. Luber fired 2 long. And that's the end of the game. The final score, 52-32. You could say these two had a whopper of a game. We're proud to award them today's Burger King Player of the Game.